Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. It is episode 2 of the day. It is up against Sheffield United, currently sat in 11th place, back obviously in the Premier League. Last episode was a 1-0 victory against Real Madrid in the Champions League. I don't know how we did it. We've done a little change to our formation, which I'm thinking might have worked. I don't know whether that's going to work against Sheffield United. We're going to have to try and find out. Obviously, there has been no matches in between episodes, but just to give you a little update of where we are in the league. 14th place, 2 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats, a -1 goal difference. We haven't been doing particularly well in the league. We have not scored a goal since the 12th of September. It is now the 3rd of October. We are beating teams that we should be beating. We've beaten Bournemouth, we've beaten West Brom. We are losing to teams that arguably we should probably lose to, Chelsea and Manchester United. We are drawing with teams that we probably could beat, Everton and Leicester. And then West Ham is the anomaly in the middle, where we were just outplayed by West Ham. We shouldn't have got anything from it. The 2 goals were just a little bit lucky. So, Sheffield United are managed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, obviously. He's been around the houses. Manchester United, obviously, then Aston Villa. And only recently been put in charge of Sheffield United. Spent 3 years at Villa. Spent not very long at United, apparently. The starting lineup then, we will be going for the 5-2-1-2 wing-back custom Gegenpress formation. If you missed the Real Madrid episode, this is my new formation that I've been using for Southport. Seems to do a job. So I'm hoping, I say it's the new formation, it's basically the old formation, just without the wing-backs. They're now more full-backs who play as wing-backs. It seems to be a little bit better defensively. Going forward, not as good, which is something I am noticing. In goal will be Adonam, a back 5 of Henriks, Bamba, Zelaya, Munoz and Helinho. Lewis Cook and Christ Chole will be the 2 central midfielders. As always, Thiago Almada will be the attacking midfielder. Callum Wilson will partner Franco Di Matteo today. Think this might be Wilson's first start. It is Wilson's first start. Sure, we're going to go for it. Sheffield United then seem to be playing fairly defensive with Jack O'Connell, who's a central defender, isn't he? He is a central defender, playing as a defensive midfielder. They've got some players who I think I might like the look of. Stoyan Yankov, the Bulgarian central defender, formerly of Chernomor, like the look of him. Simon Goychard, who is a Belgian winger. I mean, I don't play wingers, but he looks pretty good. And Seamus Potts, formerly of Derby County, the English winger-ish. He's not. I wouldn't say he's a central midfielder. I'd say he's more of a winger. With his physical stats, I'd say he's more of a winger. But anyway, he is English, called Seamus. It's not the most English name, is it? Let's go and capitalise then on the 1-0 victory against Real Madrid. And let's do some business in the league. And hopefully we can move ourselves up to pushing on for the European spots. Corner for Sheffield United, 19 minutes, Yankov is there, doesn't get it, Lemmer heads back to Eric Ramirez, runs into the penalty area, now Lemmer once again, Ramirez gets it, goes for goal, Adonam tips it onto the post, we've cleared it but not very well, Lemmer once again, now Seamus Potts, across, Lemmer's doing everything, he's doing absolutely everything, Big Dids managed to finally get the ball clear. We've got ourselves a corner with Christ Chole taking it, back post is Big Dids, his header is just over the bar. Well, 30 minutes in, and I'd say we're not doing as well as we were against Real Madrid. We're having a bit more possession, but not really doing anything when we get the ball. Half time then, and Callum Wilson is getting substituted. 3 mistakes, he's on a 6.4. Maybe, I'm giving him an angry team talk. Maybe if we weren't playing Callum Wilson and we were playing maybe Fite Arp, maybe we might be doing a little bit better going forward. Also, maybe if we just go back to the normal one with slightly more offensive wingers. Throw for Sheffield United, 54 minutes. Ramirez heads into the area, but we can get the ball clear. Fite up now. Runs forward with loads and loads of space on the right-hand side. He's got Di Matteo. He's going to keep going. He does keep going. Stops. Gets tackled. And now Seamus Potts can run the ball back in the other direction for Sheffield United. He holds up play. Now Goychard on the right-hand side. He's got a runner. Plays it in the middle instead. Jack O'Connell and Goychard passing between them. O'Connell, who I think has been at Sheffield United since the start of the game, which is actually quite impressive. Goychard gets tackled by Chole, but they still keep hold of the ball. Potts, now Ricardo. We need to nick this away. We need to nick the ball away, and that'll do. Fite up, nods it down to Franco Di Matteo, goes into the area, takes it out a little bit too wide, and Ashby Hammond, is that Tay Ashby Hammond or his brother? There's 2 of them, isn't there? Anyway, doesn't matter, made the save. We've got ourselves a corner. Almada taking it from the left. Towards the back post, it's Zelaya straight into Ashby Hammond's hands. That will end the highlight. It's Luca. It's Luca Ashby Hammond is his brother. It's another highlight. Windial, this guy on the left-hand side for Sheffield United, plays it all the way back to the Bulgarian Yankov. Lumps it upfield. Benjamin Henriks is going to keep it in play, and I don't know why I did it. And they're going to score. They haven't scored. Adonam can hold on to Miller's effort. Is that the whole highlight? It is. Right, because we're playing the more offensive formation, it's time for Marlon Charles, and I was hoping I'd have a better right-back. We're just going to have to stick with Henriks as that right-back. Marlon Charles also, can you go and be a complete wing-back on attack? And then maybe we should not do that and just go down the left-hand side. Free kick, Eric Ramirez, Yankov is there, and the header is just over the bar. Sheffield United are getting close. I'm going to go positive. Okay, maybe not. We're going to bring off Zelaya first for Johan Mylard. Then we're going to go positive. Don't know why I didn't do that whilst we were doing the sub. Final few minutes, and it's looking like it's going to be another draw. If it stays 0-0, this is our third 0-0 draw in the league in a row. Henriks collects the poor kick out. Big Dids. Where's he going to go? All the way back to Adonam. Now, what are we going to do? We've got 3.5 minutes of injury time to play. Adonam slowly walking forward. Hits it way too hard at Munoz, but he does manage to control it. Forward, finds Dimato. Chirley heads down. Now Almada. Ball over the top. Fite Arp. Can he get his second of the season? And Fite Arp gets his second goal of the season. 3 minutes left to play. Let's shut up shop. It's Sheffield United. I can't believe we're doing it, but we're going to shut up shop. Dimato is also going to come off. We can't do any more subs. That makes perfect sense. That's fair enough. Yes, cancel changes, please. Cancel changes. Is this another highlight? Is this an actual highlight? Or is this because I was playing around with substitutions? Guy Sharp with the ball for Sheffield United. Down the right, finds Ricardo. Is he going to cross it in? Hits into Marlon Charles. It's going to be a corner for Sheffield United, which we don't get to see. Good. It was only a highlight because I was playing about with tactics. It's another 1-0 victory. It's not a good performance again, but Fite Arp, Almada and Chole all of a sudden doing some business, getting themselves some decent ratings. Also Big Dids as well, picking up a 7.1 for some reason. Nascimento says it was a disappointing performance. I will say it was a let-off. It was a let-off, because it definitely was. At least we got the 3 points, and that's all that really matters at the moment. Fernando Zelaya then, the Paraguayan central defender, is out for 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to be a miss, but it's potentially not as bad as it might seem. Because if we look, we've got more than that. We've got more than 3 defenders. Can we not see? There we go. That's better. So we've got Maguire, Jakobsen, Zelaya, Panzo, Big Dids. We've also got Munoz is there. We've got Johan Mylard. I don't know why they're not including all of them. Yeah, my coaches are useless. Lee Glover knows of Munoz, but doesn't know of Didier Bamba. I don't understand. That victory then moves us up into 11th place. 11 points on the board. 3 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats. A goal difference of 0, which isn't good. But we are now just 2 points behind 7th place Watford. We are, 5 points behind 4th place Swansea. That is realistically our target, isn't it? We need to be trying to get ourselves into the top 4 once again for a second season in a row. Next episode then, what we are going to do is we're going to do PSG away from home. I can't believe we're going for the away leg. I really can't, because it's not going to end well. What we might do actually is do PSG and Southampton in one episode. So the Saints match might just be kind of little quick highlights after the PSG game, rather than doing 2 episodes for literally the last 2 days that we've played the Newcastle save. Try and split it up a little bit. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with more Football Manager.